P and FI. If you can see the lower part of this particular diagram, so you can see this account receivable, material stock account. So these all are, this is because you can see these dotted lines, that means it is remotely affecting the other activities. So as an SD consultant, your job is to understand, finish a gap analysis. Your job is to more understand how to map existing client's business into SAP. That's what you have to. And so mark my word, many times your business knowledge will be challenged during the interviews, during the work, as a business analyst or a functional consultant or a architect. There are many positions which will be available in US. So you have to be, see, virtually combination of sales and distribution and CRM will really help you. But working, initially learn SD. It's a good choice. There's no doubt, because you'll understand what happens in the back-end process. That means whenever an order is placed, what happens in inventory, what happens in the production. Because as the stock reduces, the production has to take place, because otherwise, as the stock is not reducing, the production should not take place. This should be stalled. Because this is, I'm talking in a verbal language. But within the SAP, the backend business objects, the backend integration is a live system. That's why we call it as ECC, ERP core component, which is R by 3. R by 3 means real time, 3-tier client server architecture. It is real. That means what happens, suppose entire Asia, they are having an office in Singapore, and they're managing the business around this Asia Pacific locations. So some sales is happening in Hong Kong, some sales is happening in India, but the stock update happens in Singapore, because the regional stores, because from Singapore the stock has to go, or some components have to come from Taiwan, some components have to come from China. Because if you don't organize your business well, your sales and distribution will not work. That means your sales and distribution is continuously updating the sales info system. Heard about MIS, Management Information System?
Yeah.
Heard about this, right? So like this, the part of this, you have FIS, financial information, SIS, as sales information. So these are fantastic tools available by SAP, and large companies having millions of customers, having lakhs of products, having thousands of business partners. So SAP is going to be a right choice. So you have to, because see, basically if you want me to tell the most positive way, because when I started my SD, I was a mechanical engineer. So on the book, no mechanical engineer can get into this marketing stuff and all the sales stuff or CRMs. But yes, it was my interest. Then I pursued my master's in international business while working. And yes, I know where I belong to, because I started my life as a programmer, but quickly I have moved into a lot of analyst positions, then the functional consulting, then the international consulting group of SAP, traveled around 28 countries. So that's what I have, whatever I dreamt, like I achieved it. So it is all because I know that where I belong to. Though I'm a mechanical engineer, I know that what is my business content is all about. So it is all about your belief. Yes, once you start doing this SD, I can, because that's what I said. Guys from banking, call center industry, pharma industry, FMCG, people from the automobile, they are into SD. So SD is going to be a virtual choice for most of these guys who are pursuing these careers. So you would be working along with me in this particular scenario. And this is the SAP server, so which you will be given access by our guys. So this is the SAP server. So where you will be working on this logistics, sales and distribution, master data, and you will be that means we will be as the class goes you can record, and I'll also be sending you some books which are are you following any books in SD already?
Not really, no.
Not yet, yeah, it's fine. So you prefer soft copies or hard copies? What is your method of?
Hard copies, I don't think there is it's, I mean, I'm in the US right now.
No, you can buy this
I'm
book,
assuming that
Glency Williams, Implementing Sales and Distribution, Glency Williams.
Fine, okay.
That's a fantastic book, you get at Amazon.
Right, sometimes I prefer a hard copy.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Absolutely, you can buy this book, and I have lot of guys written notes which are there with me, or which have scanned some copies, and also I have running notes which I'll be giving you. But I don't prefer too much of writing. We have to do the stuff but yes, the main definitions. Suppose I'm starting my class with something called what is a client, CLIENT. It is not a regular business client. Client is an independent set of tables with its own master data. That is the definition of it. The definitions as if you have to know as SAP has defined. You cannot have your own understanding. So suppose if you talk about business partner, we have something called customer here. We have something called creating a customer. We have something called VD01. That VD01 is a transaction code which will not change in any part of the globe in SAP. So you have to know as VD01 only, because VD01 is something here. I can type directly here /NVD01. So that means how to create a customer. If I want to display a customer, here it is. Straight away, if I know a number like this, I'll just enter it. So it will open that backup line. So you will be associating with my practice, with my sessions, and this is called SAP GUI, GUI, and we will also get into something called as /n refresh. So come here, tools, customizing, IMG, called implementation guide. Under that you'll find SPRO. So this is a transaction code, stands for SAP Project Reference Object. So you will be typing this or entering into this. So here you'll find how to work on the customization, the consultant activities. So how do we do an enterprise structure? So I'll be showing you this, how to create all these definitions, and I'll be showing you the next screen, something called the GUI. How do we work? How do we work in this and that? So that means you do remember, becoming an SD consultant is not working on the system. It is already, as a business analyst, you understand how do you bridge your client's requirements to your company's your software or your business process. How do you map between both of them? So here you have to lay the bridge between the non-SAP content to an SAP during implementation. If the support, you have to understand and analyze the issues and solve them basing on your root cause mechanism. So that means many guys are not good in root cause. So you have to be good in that. So that's what your content, your conceptual skill.
What do you mean the root cause?
Root cause?
Yeah, I mean like in terms of SAP.
In terms of SAP, the root cause will be sometimes, you know, the order is being placed, but already there is a quantity of 20 televisions, but now they want to reduce the quantity by 4 because there is no enough stock, but already the delivery has been scheduled. Now they are not able to change that. So that means the problem lies there on the minimum order quantity somewhere. So minimum order quantity is 20 and they are trying to reduce it, it is not allowing.
Okay.
So the root cause is, that means you have to know where this minimum order quantity is being configured. Right?
Right. Right.
This is a small example of what I'm talking, but yes, definitely, nevertheless, every situation wouldn't be so easy. So it could be somewhere landing up in FI, somewhere it will be landing up in a basis problem, it will be landing up in an ABAP problem. So the way you start working after 2 months, after 3 months, after 6 months, you will be maturing as a consultant. But it is not over the moon where you can straight away land. That's not the way SAP consulting is all about. So yeah, absolutely. Even once you, that means from the resume to how to get into the market, how you want me to help, I'll definitely give you a push into the market, and how to, again, as you know, in US, many of the situations will be independent. Actually, you cannot depend on somebody else. So once a job is given to you, you have to finish it. So obviously you would be requiring such kind of knowledge. So yeah, so you have any specific doubts like on SAP, or any questions which you feel which were unanswered in the time being whenever you thought about SAP SD or SAP itself?
Sure.
Like
Right now, yeah. I'm sure you're aware of the US market. I mean,
absolutely,
maybe I'm
yeah.
assuming that you visited US as well.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Right? So, okay, yeah. So in the industries when you were here, like, what would you think that the SD is? I mean, like, what is the growth or the job prospect? Because here it is a mature market. You know,
I understand. Yeah.
Now my
Very well.
analysis, I don't think I'm wrong, but you're right.
Very well.
I'm right?
Yeah.
So in that case, it's not like India or other countries where everything is implemented for now. Here it is more like a support.
Yes.
In that scenario, you know, would you be able to say that this is still a good class, good module for the US job?
Yeah. See, as a SAP sales and distribution, if you can find some of the job description, you can straight away log in and check out some SAP SD jobs. But in US, if there are 10 positions available today, all 10 will differ in the JD, in the job description.
Okay.
Sometimes they want somebody who is working with SD, with GDS, Global Trade Services. You have to do some tricky activity there. Add on a module. A vanilla SD will never work. Obviously, those days are gone. In any technology you talk about, it may be Oracle, it may be SAP or PeopleSoft, Java or .NET, it doesn't work. So somebody who knows .NET, knowing Navision will be definitely an add-on in US. Somebody who knows SAP CRM, also knowing about Salesforce CRM, will give him a continuous employment. So obviously you have to, there are some smarter ways, but yeah, this is the right way to start. Sales and distribution is a very good module to start with in your career. But yes, only SD may not work in SAP, especially in United States. You have that combo type. They'll be asking SD with in-depth pricing. The pricing model of US is different from India. So the taxation model is different. So they want somebody who is an expert in US taxation. So they will be asking that add-on. They'll be sometimes asking about guy with SD with CRM, multi-modules. They'll ask somebody with MM and PP, MM and WM. The combos do really work. So if
But
you
those are
can,
like huge modules, correct?
yeah, just a minute. I will. So companies like Accenture and all these companies are taking people, but the thing is, many times, guys are not able to convince, the minimum because DICE is the best checkbook for most of our jobs. So I'll just show you like how you have to adapt. You can see this SAP senior SAP SD with LE. LE is logistics execution. That's what I was talking about, some add-ons. So somebody who knows SD but who doesn't know logistics execution, that means integration with WM. That means how the warehouse works, how the stock moves. If he doesn't know, he cannot take this position. So if you can see this, SAP SD Senior Consultant Deloitte. So if you can see this, he's just talking about application management services. We are not, he did not give a JD here. Yeah. Yeah, if you can see this, what he is expecting. SAP package consultant, sometimes they call it as or a package technologies, so which they are expecting. You can see this, a functional technical professional with at least 2 life cycles, 4 years of experience in SD, skilled team member, resource system strategy and developing system requirements. These things are very important. The testing, training the people, all this exposure is important. Adapt in people and also the end users. Then business solutions for clients, part of high talent team, committed. So this one, ability to travel 82, 100%. So this is a vanilla SD. That means purely with an SD course, but a strong business knowledge is required here. It is not simply the SD customizations what you learn. So this is a new position. Somebody who applies on 3rd or 4th will definitely get the break. There is no doubt about it. So it's all about how you pursue the process, and and you also have seen how this logistics execution is talking about LE, logistics execution. In this particular part itself, you'll find here. This one is asking, not just SD. So he's asking both SD and LE. There is something called GTS, which will not be fully. You can see this GT, Global Trade Services or Global Trade Management, GTM. So if you learn this module along with that, so it is a small module. These are add-ons. LE is 25% of SD, and GTM is 30% of SD. That means I'm talking in the terms of volume of learning ability what you require. So global trade management, you should require you should know the customs related activities. You should know how the export imports happen. So those trading fraternity will use this GTM. So you'll be understanding how the portfolios of each company is maintained, the execution workbench. So all these things we will be understanding in this particular position. So that's what SD combos are all about. So US is all about combos. Yeah, Ricky.
Yes,
I hope you understood.
Yeah, I understood. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and see, for me, when it comes to the job positions, what you have to apply in United States, yeah, I can give you 100 ways to get into the market. But one thing is, you should first of all downplay yourself. You should understand that yes, I am nothing in front of this SAP's business processes, and I should do my work from scratch. So that should be the mindset in learning here. I will tell you n number of failures people could not make up in SAP careers because they assume that SAP is so easy and it is all about what I know. That is a misconception. Maybe you're an expert, just forget because you have to unlearn. Suppose in your banking terminology, business partner is a person who is going to invest or get invested in certain environment. But here business partner is all the people who are involved in your business process, maybe in services, maybe in sales, maybe in transports, maybe your retailers, your external other country partners who are strategic partners. All these people, even a consumer is also a business partner here. So the terminology is simply, it is what SAP believes, because it is within its business process, it is correct, not in the generic terms. So there are certain out of the box thinking is required here. So this is where, so all this master data, so SAP SD as a startup, you should work in a master data, you should work in a transaction data, you should work in something called control data. So I would be giving you the systematic mechanism of how to get into the sales and distribution, and I will start my sessions with logistics inputs, not the direct SAP learning. That's what I'm saying. Before the class, it is not straight away starting with some SAP lessons, because as it's a demo I'm showing you this, but yes, I cannot talk about all the logistics terminologies, because you are a banking guy, definitely you require this kind of logistics knowledges, because SAP SD is part of logistics module, if you can see this.
Yeah.
Here it is. So obviously I have to give you and I'll give you some case studies of Daimler. I'll be giving you case studies of Rolls-Royce, Audi, so that GM, you'll understand various automobile companies, how they're working, various bank. In a sales and distribution, it is purely service products. There is no manufacturing, isn't it? There is no inventory there. So banking examples would not be apt.
Banking, yeah.
Yeah, banking is much into service sector. So obviously, sometimes, suppose tomorrow if you prepare a resume, don't prepare a resume which says I've done my SD in a banking project. It doesn't sound good. So obviously, without 6 or 7 years of experience, no resume will be shortlisted in the United States.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah.
So that's how it works. So that's what, because America is a different kind of business. The way they believe you on the resume, but you have to stand on the points like what you mentioned there.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So there is no verification like what they do in India and all the stuff. Yes, you have to deliver. If you can't deliver, just push off. That's it. Have a pink slip overnight. That's it. Next day, your card doesn't work. You cannot put it inside the office.
Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, they will give a chance, they will believe, and like you said, one has to deliver.
That's what the technology should be. In India, they do hundreds of verifications, and inside the company, they don't give a good job for them. It's, there are a lot of right guys with right skills are not able to get into companies in India. Only these fraudsters are able to get into the Indian companies. So, because you believe them on the resume, see that if they can deliver, let them work. So why all this nonsense again, spending millions of dollars on verifications? Yeah, do a criminal verification, give a personal verification, education certificate, it's fine. But experience-wise, what an experienced guy who have 10 years of experience all the while, but on the 11th year, if it doesn't work for you in your company, so what sense it makes after doing all these things?
Yeah,
So
I see the point. Yeah.
he
That's the
starts his
story
own
here.
real estate company in Bangalore or Hyderabad. They start the real estate business after 10 years, and he just comes to the office for 2 hours and just vanishes without giving a proper report. That's
I'm
what
sorry, I didn't
Indian
get that.
is at.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, so that's what the lot of senior management guys in India who are working on multiple businesses along with IT jobs.
Oh, okay, okay. I see, I see. Yeah.
So that's what. But yes,
Unless they handle it well, that is okay. But if they are shortchanging some of the jobs, or then it is
oh yeah,
right.
every 8 months or 1 year, your resume doesn't sound great. And
Yeah.
even a
So,
senior guy
Ravi,
works
how
for
do
eight
you
months.
go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please
How
go
do you
ahead,
go
Ravi.
about with the classes?
See, I will have an everyday session in the IST mornings or IST evenings. Because there'll be other people along with you, so you have to give us best possible time to Karthik so that I'll work out on the other stuff.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
So if you can tell me
So,
that, then basing on that we will we can proceed.
do you I'm just checking with you. Do you ever take weekend classes?
Yeah, I don't take classes on Indian Sundays,
Okay.
but yes, Saturday I do.
Okay. So that is
And
a
Saturday
normal class,
generally,
or
Ricky, like what I prefer is 5 days class and 6th day I want you to do a good revision.
oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're asking something else.
Yeah. I mean, I was just checking if it is a different class or the same class on weekend,
Uh,
or just
on
every
weekend,
Saturday.
no, it's the same class, the continuation, the sixth
Okay.
session.
Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. And
Because if you
how many?
want special weekend classes, are you looking for?
No, no, no. I mean, I was just thinking if there is a weekend class, then I may be able to adjust with my time. I mean, but every day is fine. Every day is fine. I mean,
Because see, I generally suggest you, even because see, in 5 days, even you could not make a day, that class will be recorded for you. Though you don't need to worry about it. You can really catch up.
right, right,
It happens with
right.
all the guys who are in online trainings. They are absolutely busy in their professions.
Yeah.
So that's how it stands. Right then, Ricky, like.